Hello legends, welcome back to Lazarus Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at the Bless Unleashed cash shop to see if it is as bad as expected. And already had a quick look through it and it doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Disclaimer here would be that I don't find pay to win to be things like XP bonuses. I think that's just personal preference. If somebody wants to try and level faster by getting an XP bonus, that's their call. I don't give a shit. If they want to miss half a game by skipping loads of levels really quickly, it's not my problem. The only thing I really consider pay to win is if you can buy weapons, armor, level ups, that type of thing, like instant jumps to another, like to max level or whatever. And also if you can buy mounts that are way better than the mounts that you have in game or available in game. And if the weapons and costumes, or armor rather, not costumes, weapons and armor, statted armor and weapons are better than things you can get in the game or make in the game, then that is pay to win. So we're going to go through some of these things here and have a look at what we've got. So there's a featured section with these stupid immersion breaking heads on them. That's quite a cool outfit. So we're going to skip the bundles because I imagine that's just made up of stuff, or featured rather, because I imagine it's all stuff that's in here anyway. So you got bundles. There's most of these look to be account bound, so they go across all your characters on all your account. I'll be buying it, that's for sure. This one is the Welcome Growth package, and there's actually limitations on these. So available once per account, so you can only buy this one once. I think this one is doesn't say. Oh yeah, it could be only purchased once per account as well. Once per day per account. 5 times a year, 5 times a day per account. Once a week and once a week. Once a week and once a week. So this one's the only one that's a once off, and then all the rest are, and that one, those two are once offs, the welcome ones, and then all the rest are week limited. So I'll probably skip those two, they don't really matter. So we'll go to these ones that are repeatable. So all you get on this one is a breath ticket that allows you to use an ancient altar. I don't think that would be pay to win, because I imagine those are available in game anyway. I actually haven't come across them, I don't know what they are, but I would imagine from what the description looks like there, it looks like something that is available in game. And then you've got the Haste Potion, which gives you an attack speed of 10% and 20,000 star seeds. 20,000 stars. The star seeds, that seems a bit annoying to have included, because from what I've seen, the vendors are limited to like 100 a day, or you know, they increase as you go up in level, but 100 to 200 a day or whatever, or 2 times a day. So I'm not sure about those. They might be a bit pay to winny. And then these are all XP boosts, gold boosts. Gold, 65,000 gold is not much. I mean, you can get that in no time in the first few levels of the game, so that doesn't really matter at all. Memory gem. One memory gem. It's not really. And then teleport tickets, 500,000 gold. See, this one's a bit more pay to winny, I guess. It does have dungeon booster reward boosters. But if it just increases the available loot that's already going to be dropped in the dungeon, You just say, instead of getting 1 blue, you get 2 in the entire dungeon. Then that is, you're just increasing your odds of winning. I don't mind that. But if it's like guaranteeing a better reward for certain players in the dungeon over others, then that could be pay to win. And these, by the way, 6,500. So 500 lumens is about, had it up earlier, hang on a sec, let me find the, so 500 lumens is $6.55 Australian. So in America it's probably $5. So it's probably 100 lumen per dollar. So this is actually 6,500. You'd have to combine 2 packages. So actually you have to combine 3 packages. So it's actually let's say 5, 10, so it's 15, so it's about $65. But you get a couple of bonus things on, so you actually only need the 500 and the 6,000, 5,000, because you get 1,000 bonus. So you'd actually only be paying about $65 for that one. Oh, so it's the same anyway. You don't get discount for buying more. 65, 5,000. Okay, so from a financial figure, you don't actually get a discount for buying more, but you do get the bonus lumina when you buy them. So that's $65. That's $35. That's $10. That's $12.50. That's $5. I wouldn't buy any of those. They just don't seem worth it to me. And I don't do PvP or anything like that, so I don't give a shit about leveling up faster in that one. Premium Bless Pass is the in-game rewards from Premium. You get a standard tier reward system, but then this one gives you additional stuff on top of that. But I don't think there's anything like weapons or anything that would make it unfair to other players, so it's not really a huge issue. Bag expansions, you can get expansions in game. So yes, somebody who buys expansion slots here will, if you want to spend $25 on an expansion, that's fine. On 10 expansion slots for your bag, that's fine, but you can get them in game by picking up the chests and getting the tickets for the bag vendor. So that's not really pay to win because it's something that's available in game anyway. You can expand your bag natively in the game. So recovery scrolls, they don't count, they don't matter. Account storage expansion ticket. Now I'm not too sure if the storage can be expanded in game. I haven't seen any and that's for per character, and this one is account wide. I mean, if you were going to do it, you'd do account wide surely. And the same price as well. I haven't seen any tokens to increase your storage. There may be. I'm only low level still, so that may come at a later date. Like further into the game you get those account storage tokens as well as bag tokens. What's this? Declaration of Peace. I imagine this is a PvP thing. Yep, prevents PvP in open world for 1 hour. Character slot expansion ticket. To be honest, that would be something I would buy. I hate PvP, I hate open world PvP, I hate being forced to do PvP, and I would have that on if I was going into a contested area. Elixirs of Haste doesn't matter, and then the normal change of characters, additional character slots, and I think they've been quite fair for a free game. They've given you 3 slots for free. I think that's actually quite fair for the amount of characters that you can create. You can only create 5 different classes anyway, so you know, at most you're only paying $14 for an additional 2 characters if you really want the additional 2. And then there's an emote and some other junk. Nothing really there. This is the important ones: costumes and weapons. So these all look to be wardrobe only. Costume. Steampunk, that's cool. See, if these look really good, I could probably buy these. $25, and I would justify it by saying I haven't paid for a full game because the game's free. So that gives me $80 Australian to spend on cosmetic items, and then I would have spent the same as I would have if I bought the game at full price game. So that to me works in my head as something you could do and not be out of pocket as such, because you're saving money on the game but you're using it to spend on cosmetics. So if these looked really good, and I'd have to see in-game photos of these, like if somebody's posted them up somewhere, to see what they actually look like. But all of this is just wardrobe stuff, and I like that it's a limited wardrobe selection as well, because it means they're not going to abuse the in-game armors by making them the same, and hopefully you get a good variation in-game, and then you get these epic looking, or you know, themed nonsense like that, themed armor sets. And they've only got 3-4 armor sets in the shop, which is nice. And only one of each weapon, or 2 of each weapon? 1 of each weapon. Oh no, it's 2 bows. Oh yeah, 2 of each. So I like that. I don't mind that as a cash shop thing. And if you're into costuming and stuff, then that's fine. But as long as the in-game armor that you get from drops or quests or making is also different and looks good, I don't mind armor in the shops. Again, with the mounts, they don't seem to do anything over and above what a normal mount would do, and there's only 5 of them anyway, and you can actually get, I think you can get most of these in the game anyway, but not the exact type, but you get like a normal, like kid fleece or whatever, a buffalo. So I don't think that's pay to win. Now I had to look this up. Mileage is, you actually earn these mileage points by buying things in the shop. So the only way to get this stuff is to actually spend money on other things in the shop, and then you earn these mileage points. So I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's much in here anyway. You got money, you got some these are a little bit more pay to win. Adding increased defense, attack power, critical hit damage, another ancient altar thing, critical hit rate, maximum HPs. At least they're not too high, like 20% HPs. A lot, but it's not ridiculous, like 100% or whatever. Critical hit rate 7.5. See, they're not too bad. I mean, that's an item enhancement one, so I don't find that terribly pay to win either. And these are obviously costumes. No, okay, this actually gives you a benefit. Registering the item activates the options below. Option 1, PvE XP gain. It's only XP gain, so again, it's not huge, and that's just gold. So they're not actually increasing stats, which is nice. And then premium bag is where all your stuff goes when you buy it, and code is if you have a redemption code. So in my opinion, not pay to win. It's actually not that pay to win. I don't care about XP bonuses for people or anything like that. I don't consider them pay to win items. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the cash shop is not as bad as people say, and is not pay to win. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you agree with me, or what you think is pay to win and what isn't pay to win. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. Costs you nothing and does me a big favor. And hit the bell. Thanks. See ya.